Good evening. It is both an honor and a pleasure and a privilege to have the opportunity to speak to you all this evening. First, I want to congratulate all the ASDA members for your great work that you do at the University of Houston and the community, the help that you provide to the Greater Houston Dental Society, the help that you provide to the Texas Dental Association with their T-Moms that we conduct around the state, and with the Star of the South meeting that we have here in Houston, just down the block here at the George R. Brown Convention Center. The support that you provide to the organizations in the community and around the state is invaluable, and we very, very much appreciate your participation. 45 years ago, I was sitting basically where you are sitting right now. I was attending the University of Houston. I knew what I wanted for a career, but I was uncertain exactly how I was going to get there. You always have those what ifs when you're thinking about a career in dentistry. What if I don't get accepted? What if I don't get a chance to pursue dentistry? What other field would I possibly pursue for a career? I knew I had to get good grades. I knew I had to ace the DAT. I knew I had to do some volunteer work, and I knew I had to have a good interview at the school. You have to make the application, get accepted, and start down the road in a career in dentistry. Little did I know at the time where that journey would take me and how fascinating and enjoyable the journey would be. I only hope that all of you have the same opportunity that I had to take that journey in dentistry and make it your profession and your career. I thought tonight long and hard about what I wanted to talk about. I wanted it to be something that I was very passionate about, and hopefully to convey that passion to all of you. So I decided to talk about ethics and how ethics applies with honesty and integrity. Because I feel that if you are an ethical individual and you practice ethically with honesty and integrity, you will stand tall in your community and in your profession. So what is ethics? The definition is it's a branch of philosophy that involves the systematizing, defending, and recommending concepts of what is right and wrong, what is morally good and bad. I'd like to tell a couple of stories. One is a real good colleague of mine that's very involved in the Greater Houston Dental Society as a past president, and he will be chairing the meeting next year. When he was young, he had a mentor, quite a bit older, and they were just discussing life and how things would progress with him going into the field of dentistry. And he commented to Dean, he said, as a dentist, you're looked up to in your community. You hold a position of trust. You hold a position of leadership. You hold a position of respect. And what have you done to receive those accolades? And before Dean could answer, his mentor said, you've done nothing. You have done absolutely nothing to receive those accolades. Those accolades are bestowed upon you because of the dentists that have come before you. You stand on their shoulders and you get those accolades because of what they have done before you. So I always think of that when I'm trying to make my judgments and to practice in my community and my profession. Second story is one of my mentors has said, the one thing that's very interesting about becoming a dentist is that you basically have a license to steal. You have patients coming to you that believe in you. They trust you. They hope that you have ethics, that you have honesty, and you have integrity. But if you choose to not be guided by those values, you can abuse your profession. You can overtreat. You can overdiagnose. You can overcharge. And unless they maybe get a second opinion, they may not ever know that you have done those things, but you know you have done those things. So I think it is always important to remember that you have a license to do bad, to be unethical, and you have to make those decisions to not go there, to do what is best for your patient and what is best in their best interest. Today, in the society that we live in, there are so many pressures that you all experience that previously dentists have not had to do. There are pressures in debt. The studies show that most students getting out of college and getting out of dental school can have a debt that comes in around $100,000 and can go up as high as $400,000 or $500,000, which is astronomical when you think about that. So I implore you to always try to be conscious of how much debt you are accumulating, because I think that that does put pressures on you to maybe make decisions that you would not make if you did not have those pressures. There are work models now that really weren't available when I started practice, and those work models are fantastic. It gives recent graduates and young dentists an opportunity to make a living, to get jobs, and to be able to practice the profession that hopefully they love. But the issue, the big concern that I have, and I know a big issue that the American Dental Association, the Texas Dental Association have, is that we're very concerned about work models that might put you in a compromising position, that you might have to meet quotas, that you might have to meet dollar figures that once again might put pressures on you to make decisions that might not be in the patient's best interest. So, in closing, I would like to say that I would always like to reinforce that there's a little person on everybody's shoulder, and it's called a conscience. And I would like to reinforce that that conscience always guides you to do what is right, not wrong, what is good, not bad, in both your life, your college venture, and hopefully your career in dentistry. But in particular, dentistry, because I truly believe to keep it an honorable and respected profession, it has to be you that will make that continue to be an honorable and respected profession in the future, so that the young students and graduates that come up behind you will have the same opportunities that you have had to go into the profession of dentistry and hopefully truly love and enjoy that career. So again, I thank you. What an honor and what a pleasure to speak with you this evening, and have a great rest of the evening and good luck in the future.
Thank you, Dr. Ortiz, so much.